I went through some pretty traumatizing events.
I stayed at his house. I stayed in his bedroom.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old because when I did MTV Cribs,
escape. You couldn't get out of there. There was so many times I tried to intervene. There was a lot of times.
The day that I had to go show off that house, I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
Aaron Carter's death shook the entertainment world.
Developing news tonight, pop star Aaron Carter.
The 34-year-old was found dead.
Has died at the age of 34.
Authorities say he was found in his bathtub.
He had been grappling with substance abuse for years.
But a cause of death remains unknown.
For some, it was just another tragic celebrity loss. Another young artist gone too soon. But for many others, Aaron's passing raised a flood of unsettling questions.
I'm sick of this. Sick of these people. I'm sick of these haters and jealous people in real life too. And when all I did was protect that girl, all I did. Oh, now she says, oh, I don't care anymore, blah, 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 blah.
Aaron's life, he just was exploited and enabled by all these people.
Behind the smiling pop star, image and catchy 2000s hits, there was a darker reality.
God, dude, can't you take a hint? She just told me you're going to die.
One that Aaron himself had been trying to expose in the final months of his life.
There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being a silence breaker. They owe me money and they're trying to kill me off.
And now whispers are growing louder, suggesting that what happened to Aaron may not have been an accident at all, especially with Diddy's name floating around in the background.
I stayed in his bedroom.
How old were you?
I was 15. And I remember him just sitting down with me, being like, this is kind of like what you got to do, Aaron, in your future.
In the aftermath of Aaron's death, speculation quickly spread. Reports said he was found in his California home, unconscious in the bathtub. Authorities confirmed his death but didn't offer much clarity. No cause was revealed immediately, and the longer it took to get answers, the more people began to question what really happened. Why was there such a delay in releasing the toxicology report? Why were there inconsistencies in the autopsy timeline? And most chillingly, why were so many people claiming that Aaron was scared in the days leading up to his death?
A lot of people keep forgetting Aaron Carter was begging for help, begging for independent financing, begging for security. He made it very clear Sony was out to get him.
One of the biggest twists in this tragic saga is the involvement of Sean Diddy Combs. Yes, the same Diddy who's now facing serious allegations from multiple directions. People who were close to Aaron claim he had been working on a tell-all project, gathering stories, names, and even video footage that could have exposed some of the music industry's darkest secrets. Some even believe that Aaron's death was part of a larger cover-up. Could it be that he knew too much at the peak of his fame?
This next song, I would like to dedicate to every single fan out there. Everybody on the TV, this one's for you.
Aaron Carter was a teenage heartthrob. With platinum records, TV appearances, and sold-out tours, it looked like he had it all. But behind the scenes, the truth was far more disturbing. By the time Aaron was 15, his public image was already crumbling under the pressure of the spotlight. Fame came with a cost, one that Aaron paid with his mental health, his freedom, and ultimately his life.
I just get made fun of a lot for how I look.
How do you look?
I'm gaunt and I'm skinny.
He often spoke of being used financially, emotionally, and creatively by the people who were supposed to protect him.
I definitely felt like I hit a rock bottom personally and emotionally. I had good relationships with them all the way up until, they weren't here anymore.
And over time, that trauma began to take its toll. What fans didn't always see was a young boy trapped in a system that chewed up talent and spat it out when the money stopped flowing. He wasn't just a pop star. He was a product. But Aaron didn't stay silent. In his later years, he started pulling back the curtain. Through live streams, cryptic tweets, and desperate video pleas, he hinted at something far bigger than personal struggles.
You little come say loser to my face.
Look how beautiful these teeth are. Because I'm a meth head, right? Wait till y'all see what I'm about to stun on you with.
He alluded to being followed, manipulated, and possibly targeted. His social media posts took on a darker tone. He called out record labels, hinted at abuse, and even claimed his life was in danger. He wasn't just ranting, he was warning.
I go on my Twitter and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Then came the rumors about Diddy. Old photos surfaced showing a teenage Aaron hanging out with the music mogul. At the time, it might have looked innocent, but in today's context, especially considering the avalanche of allegations now coming out against Diddy, those images take on a much darker tone. Fans started connecting dots. Why was Aaron, vulnerable teenager, hanging around powerful industry veterans like Diddy? What really happened behind closed doors?
I went through some pretty traumatizing events.
Then came the biggest bombshell of all. Claims that Aaron was working on a final video before his death. A video that insiders say revealed everything. But strangely, that video never surfaced, and people who allegedly saw it say Aaron appeared terrified, like he was running from something or someone. There's also talk that Aaron had reached out to other controversial figures, including Kanye West, in the days before his death. He reportedly wanted to talk, to share what he knew, but whatever he was about to say never made it out. Did someone stop him before he could expose it all? Adding to the mystery is Kanye's own explosive claims.
A lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
In a series of now infamous rants, Kanye accused several Hollywood insiders, including Diddy and celebrity trainer Harley Pasternak, of being part of a system designed to silence outspoken celebrities. He even released messages that seemed to show Pasternak threatening to institutionalize him. Kanye strongly hinted that Aaron's death wasn't accidental, but rather part of a much more sinister pattern.
Harley Pasternak followed me to the fucking hotel. The nigga killed Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't clear the Backstreet Boys sample.
And here's where the conspiracy theories explode. Some believe that there's a secret network in Hollywood, one that uses manipulation, drugs, and even poison to keep people quiet. According to these theories, Aaron Carter, Kim Porter, another person with connections to Diddy, and even Jamie Foxx are somehow linked in this underground system of silence and control.
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. I left them parties early. I was out by 9. Something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
One is dead, another died under suspicious circumstances, and a third had a sudden medical emergency that's still shrouded in mystery. Could Diddy be involved in all of this? Is he really the puppet master some are claiming he is? Federal investigators have reportedly started looking into these claims, and according to some sources, Diddy might be under scrutiny not just for financial crimes or sexual assault allegations, but for something far darker. The biggest claim? That Aaron Carter was preparing to expose Diddy's connection to an alleged Hollywood trafficking, one that targeted young celebrities and exploited them for power and profit.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house, you still have to go do this. I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
That's why some believe Aaron wasn't just another overdose. Statistic, he was silenced. Of course, the official story paints a different picture. After months of waiting, the Los Angeles County coroner finally ruled Aaron's death an accidental drowning, worsened by his use of Xanax and compressed gas. But why did it take 5 months to release those findings? And why did fans and family members feel like something still didn't add up? Even now, many of Aaron's supporters refuse to accept the official narrative. They believe Aaron was trying to break free, trying to warn others, to tell the truth, to reclaim his voice. He had spoken about being owed millions. He had accused people of trying to destroy him. He had talked openly about being hunted. And then, just like that, he was gone. In the end, we may never know the full story.
There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being the silence breaker. Now they're after my life. My whole family's after my life. And they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million. And they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. And Brad Paisley was sued Sony Records for $10 million. They owe me money, and they're trying to to kill me off.
But the signs are all there. The silence, the secrets, the suspicious timing, and the powerful names involved. Whether or not Diddy played a direct role in Aaron Carter's death, there's no denying that Aaron's story is a cautionary tale. A story of fame, control, and what happens when someone tries to escape a system designed to break them. And maybe, just maybe, Aaron's voice will be heard after all. Through the whispers, the theories, and the search for truth that refuses to fade.
I'm sick of this. Sick of these people. I'm sick of these haters and jealous people in real life too. And